before I continue with my message,
Yeah, I remember that.
thank you, Sister Avani, $10 coming on the cash app. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
But you got my 40, homie.
I thought you had $200.
I do, but I won't spend Red's money.
You're going to come up to me and hug my neck and kiss me and say, thank you, thank you, thank you for getting that money out of my pocket.
Oh, I'll just hold on to my money because, there's hardship. Be careful.
You need to make a vow of faith of $1,000. Oh, Bob, couldn't you say 25? No! You can't make a $1,000 vow of faith. I'm saying in faith.
Tithe! Give money and you'll get the blessing. If you don't, nothing for you.
Put some anointing on this money. You put some up here. You put... Prosper. See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted. Because of how you've been honoring me. I'm not worth your McDonald's money. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters. I don't want to hear no more excuses about what y'all can't afford. You can't afford it because you don't see the value here.
I am once again asking for your financial support.
Donations. 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 Donations.
Thank you, Lord. You say you want to make a $500 vow? Then do it. Then do it. If that takes faith for you, do it. You want to make a $100 vow? If that takes faith, see, I like 1,000. Because I know I got you. I got you in the faith.
Yeah. We back. We about to get into this ridiculous nonsense. It's modern woman 2026 nonsense. If you want me to stay on 2 hours this good Saturday night, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal, preferably Cash App or PayPal. But you can also do Super Chat, Super Sticker. That's the dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Even though YouTube take 30% off the top and make me wait 30 days to get it, 70% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Hit the like. The more you like, the more people are coming to the live. Let's get into this ridiculous nonsense, folks. Rare Breeds, RB Gang. Let me know something in the live chat. Let me know you here with me. Let's get it.
Trash. All men are cowards. There's no good men out there. All men do is take from you. All men suck. All men are trash. All men are cowards. There's no good men out there. All men do is take from you. All men suck. All men are trash. All men are cowards. There's no good men out there. All men do is take from you. All men suck.
Hold on, we're gonna run it back one more time. Keep drinking that wine, baby. Keep drinking that wine, baby. You're gonna need it just to cope for the rest of your years. Where your cat at? Cat and wine. That's the recipe for cope in 2026. And many years to come. Let me make sure I'm recording this episode. I got a feeling it's gonna be a good one.
All men are trash. All men are cowards. There's no good men out there. All men are trash. All men are cowards. There's no good men out there. All men do is take from you. All men suck. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing super duper well today. So, as you can see, we've got wine, which means we're gonna get a little chatty today because there's some things that I have felt for a while, and I know all of my sisters watching probably feel me too. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about why dating right now absolutely sucks. Hang it up, store it away for another lifetime, throw the whole man away sucks. Like, it is just, it's bonkers. Now, I am specifically speaking for myself and for anyone else who is at a stage in their life where they're interested in something long-term. You are looking for a relationship, you're looking to build with someone, you're
Yep. Yeah. She just told on herself. This is for the people who are at the stage in their life where they're looking for something serious. AKA, you done already been ran through. You done already had fun with the tall, hot, edgy dudes. Now you looking for one of them tall, hot, edgy dudes to take you serious and grow up and get over their Peter Pan syndrome. She just told on herself. Yeah, the time for every woman to do that is 18 to 23 max. You're clearly over 30. You missed the boat a decade ago minimum. She don't want to hear that though. Look, and I can just tell by your sleeveless turtleneck that you're gonna say you got it all together. You a strong, independent woman. You got a good job. A man got to match your energy and a man got to match your energy and be able to do what you could do for yourself. Yada yada yada. Yeah, that's how you know it's really over. Wine, cats, and strong, independent talk. That's how you know it's over for a woman romantically. 30 plus wine, cats, and strong and independent talk.
Bonkers. Now, I am specifically speaking for myself and for anyone else who is at a stage in their life where they're interested in something long term. You are looking for a relationship, you're looking to build with someone, you're looking to get married, have children, start a family, even if that doesn't include children. Just you're ready to build something with someone else. You're ready to share your life with someone else and take that commitment seriously. I am specifically talking to all of the people who want all of the things that were just mentioned. That's where I'm at. And I'm finding it so hard to find people who are on my same level in terms of being serious about what they say they want.
Right.
Yep. I told you that level word was coming. It never fails. I need a man on my level. I called it. I mean, it's not hard to call. I'm no guru. Well, I am kind of a guru, sensei, so to speak. But I'm no spiritual medium or anything. You don't got to have supernatural powers to be able to predict this bullshit. They're like drones and clones. They all say the same shit. We knew level was coming up. We knew that word level up or on my level was coming. And we know the word settle and not going to settle is coming. And what's crazy is we can read her down to the ground and we probably not even a minute in yet. We know she been getting pumped and dumped by the tall, hot, edgy guys who didn't want commitment. That's what she's been doing since 15. And now she's 35. She ready for something serious. How convenient. It don't work that way. See, this is what I want to touch on real quick. And women realize this early on. The men they're not attracted to are husband material. They realize that, wait, the men I'm attracted to are never going to be husband material. And if I ever want to get married, I'm going to have to settle for one of these guys I would have never dated or dealt with in my early 20s. A lot of them do realize at early ages that's the score. That's just the reality of it. A dude who give you the tingles and the chemistry isn't going to take you serious. And you have at least 10 years of proof. She know what she got to do to get married. And yeah, of course, she's a art. Yeah, of course, she's a runt. Yeah, of course, she's a KUNT. Yeah, of course. But even being a KUNT, she still has an inbox full. An inbox full of punks who put up with it just to have a woman by their side, just to be able to get a little poon twice a month. Sympathy poon twice a month. She know exactly what she need to do to get married. Even a super unlikable woman like this can get married in 6 months. You know why? Yeah. You know why? Because a damn fool is born every second. And that's been the case since the beginning of the time.
Things that were just mentioned. That's where I'm at. And I'm finding it so hard to find people who are on my same level in terms of being serious about what they say they want. People are pretenders. People are just phony. And they will lead you on and string you along for as long as they can to get what it is that they want. The truth of the matter is, people are phony, people are fake, and people do not know what they want. They will use you and all that you have to give and just take for themselves without any intention of ever being reciprocating of the energy that you're giving.
Yeah, I got a question for you. Yeah. I got a question for you. Did you do anything wrong on the dating market this past 10, 15 years? I'm just curious. Anything? Did you even do one thing wrong on this journey you've been on, this journey of failure? I'm sure according to you, no. And that's why you're going to keep fucking failing. And you deserve to keep failing. Because you refuse to do any honest self-assessment and correction.
Take for themselves without any intention of ever being reciprocating of the energy that you're giving. And I have a real issue with this, and I feel like so many people, not only that I talk to, like friends that I have, just people that I come across even on social media, like we're all having the same problem where people are pretending to be one way, and then later on, after you've invested time already, you're finding out that they're another. And it's not cool. And I'm really, really tired of it, because it's just making dating right now so draining. You don't even want to give yourself to somebody. You don't want to trust anybody. And I'm someone who, I consider myself a giver. When I find someone that I am interested in, I'm not the kind of girl that like has a roster per se. Like it's just too complicated for me. I like to try this thing out. If it doesn't work, then I'll move on. But like to have multiple people at one time, not really my style, at least not anymore.
Look, listen to me. Yeah. They can't help but to tell on themselves. At least not anymore. We already clocked it, as they say. I already clocked her the first 30 seconds. I'm so giving and loving. My biggest flaw is I'm too Christ-like. Yeah, they never do anything wrong. They're perfect. They're angels. The reason they're this age and still single is because all men are so terrible. That's the narrative they try to sell you. Thanks to the RP community, nobody's going for it anymore. Well, there's plenty still going for it. But thanks to the RP community, there's a lot less dudes out there who are going to go for it.
I like to try this thing out. If it doesn't work, then I'll move on. But like to have multiple people at one time, not really my style, at least not anymore. So if you're someone like me who you kind of take it one person at a time, to have to start over all these multiple amount of times, like it's so annoying, and it just makes you drained. It makes you not want to invest time into anybody new, because what if it ends up like the last time? Ciao. Now, on the other hand, dating is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be trial and error. It's supposed to be just, you knowing that not everything is going to last, and that's okay. And I think
No, it's not okay. No. It's not okay. That's wasting your time. You're not still supposed to be dating after college. You're supposed to figure this out as a youngster and build with somebody. Dating is dumb. Because dating essentially is because dating for women is essentially getting fucked by the top tier guys for a decade. That's what women consider dating. Completely ruining your pair bonding ability is what women consider dating. Oh yeah, try different guys, go on 50 dates, see what you like, see what you don't like, see what positions you like and don't like, see what personalities you like and don't like, while ruining yourself for the person you end up with ultimately. Yeah, great idea, hun. Great idea. And then just try to and then at 35, figure out where it all went wrong. Yeah, brilliant.
dating is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be trial and error. It's supposed to be just, you knowing that not everything is going to last, and that's okay. And I think that's a healthy way to go about dating, right? Not everybody's Mrs. Right. Not everybody's Mr. Right. You kind of have to kiss a few frogs before you get your prince. However, what's making this process difficult, at least for me, is that people are not being honest. People are not being upfront about their intentions, and this is the issue that I have. So at the top of this year, I started dating a guy, and this person is not my usual type, but I will say because of him and because of expanding my mind and opening myself up to new experiences, I no longer feel like I have a type, because I understand that love and just what it is that you're looking for in terms of your values can come in a package totally different from what you had in mind, right?
Sick bitch grows morals at age 35. Yeah. Basic bitch learns morals at 35. Yeah, remember, these women only start considering morals and values, integrity, family, legacy once they got a body count of 15 to 25 minimum. How convenient. Now that everything is about to start going downhill, now you want to care about character and what God may be considering. It's very convenient, isn't it? Let's be clear what her type is. The same 10 motherfuckers in her city that every other woman is chasing and effing. That's her type. But after getting sent to the therapist chair numerous times by those guys, now I'll step outside of my normal type. You don't have any choice now. You already didn't have sex with the top 10%ers in your city. They used you up and threw you to the side. They don't want you no more. So yeah, now you gotta broaden your horizon. It's not out of some great morality. It's not based on some great morality that you have. It's not because you're such a noble woman and you're so enlightened and your spirit rocks back there enlightened you so much. And after reading Young, Gifted, and Black behind you, you just got this awakening. No, that's not why. Shout out to Grateful. He just donated $10. $10 down, $5 to go for me to stay on 2 hours. Yep, never fails.
Day of my life is what I'm saying.
I'm winning any motherfucking way. I can't lose.
Type, because I understand that love and just what it is that you're looking for in terms of your values can come in a package totally different from what you had in mind, right? So anyway, started dating in January. It was consistent. It was beautiful. He was, I thought, very intentional. It was a
Is everybody buffering? Is everybody buffering? What's the deal? Is everybody buffering? Are we good? We good? We good?
values can come in a package totally different from what you had in mind, right? So anyway, started dating in January. It was consistent. It was beautiful. He was, I thought, very intentional. It was a beautiful blossoming, what I thought was leading to a relationship. We would see each other several times a week, talk every single day, sharing our dreams, sharing our values, talking about family, talking about living together, like marriage, like all of these things that you would do with somebody that you have plans for, right? Then comes May, and in May is my birthday. My birthday is May 26th at the end of the month. Things started getting wonky, started getting inconsistent, and like I said, I'm a giver, and I'm still, I guess, learning to put into practice that I don't have to overextend myself when someone starts to pull away. Like, that's not going to make them change their behavior. It's only them choosing to change their behavior that's actually going to change their behavior. So when I started to see him repel, I gave more. I started being more communicative. I started offering, like, just doing more things together. Like, I don't know, like, it got desperate, child. I'll admit it, it got desperate. But not in a desperate, like, please love me way, just more so in a, like, I'm confused, I don't really understand why this is changing way.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is what I can pick up so far. You don't seem like a particularly likable human. And maybe it took him 5 months to realize that. It could have been anything. It sounds like he was a decent dude. I mean, you never know. Some of these Tyrones and Chads, they'll manipulate and play the game for 5 months just to hit some skins, I guess, for 5 months and then keep it moving. So I guess he love bombed you, as they say. Look, you're not gonna tell us anything you possibly did wrong. You're gonna make yourself to be the innocent victim and him to be the evil monster. So there's no telling. We're not gonna get the real story. So we can't really analyze it the way we need to analyze it based on her fluffy, fake interpretation of things.
But not in a desperate, like, please love me way, just more so in a, like, I'm confused, I don't really understand why this is changing way. Because like I said, it was consistent, it was beautiful, we had so much in common, we had a great time together. I just didn't really understand it because he wasn't expressing what it is that was bothering him or what had changed. So
Let's do this. Yeah. Was this your boyfriend? That's what we got to get to the bottom to. That's what we have to get to the bottom of. You start dating a guy in January, and you was talking to him throughout the months until May, and this wasn't your man? You didn't get commitment? We know he got buns, but why didn't you get commitment in 5 months? It don't take a man 5 months to know that he wants you to be his girl, especially if y'all was talking this intensely, talking every day, seeing each other multiple times a week. You don't know this pattern by now? You've been getting pumped and dumped since senior. I'm sorry. You don't know this pattern by now? You've been getting pumped and dumped since freshman year of high school. You don't know this pattern? You don't know to get commitment after a couple of months or keep it moving? God's been trying to teach you this lesson for at least, I don't know how old she is, at least 10 years. She's at least, God has been trying to teach this woman this lesson for at least 10 years. She's at least 28. Happy New Year, Chuck. Happy New Year, Kev. Happy New Year, Mac. What up, Brian? What up, Lit Warrior? God be trying to teach these women lessons for years and they never learn. You should know Chad and Tyrone like the back of your hand. You should know gaslighting like the back of your hand. You should know manipulation like the back of your hand. You should know love bombing like the back of your hand. You've been on this hamster wheel for years. You should have got commitment after 8 months of this intense love affair. Max.
I just didn't really understand it because he wasn't expressing what it is that was bothering him or what had changed. So the week of my birthday comes. Let's say my birthday was on Friday. We made plans on the Monday. Monday comes, I do not hear from him. And I'm not the kind of person where I'm going to continuously remind you about what you agreed to and what you say you're going to do, right? So I just waited. I said, let me see what he does. The entire week went by, then came my birthday. At the end of that week, crickets, nothing. Like a ghost, just like poof, gone. Never heard of him. Like, what is that about? It hurt me so much because this was consistent for 5 months. This was someone that I talked about marriage with, having children, living together, sharing a life, traveling, like all of these things that I want in a partner.
And y'all wasn't together? Why were you talking about? I don't understand. I don't understand. All this and you guys weren't together? You talking about marriage, kids, moving in and some mosh, and he's not even your boyfriend after 5 months? Y'all don't find that suspicious? Why doesn't she find that suspicious? This woman is broken. I still love her as a child of God, but she's broken.
Children, living together, sharing a life, traveling, like all of these things that I want in a partner, I saw in him and I wanted to do with him. And the way he just disappeared, it was crazy to me and I didn't understand it, and it really, really hurt me. Y'all, I cried so much. Like, I was just so heartbroken because, like I said, I had expanded and opened myself up to the possibilities of like what could be with somebody that didn't necessarily, I won't even say look like what I want, because I felt like he was what I wanted regardless of what he looked like. But I had opened myself up to this new thing, this new person, just for him to like go ghost. No explanation, no contact, no respect, no courage to even say it to my face, like, hey, this isn't working out. Hey, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, anything would have been better than him being silent. And in my last message to him after my birthday, after I heard nothing, I, in the nicest way possible, told him how much of a coward he was and how just disingenuous it was for him to lead me up to this point just to do absolutely nothing. I was distraught.
All right, let's talk. Let's talk. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, folks. This is a ghetto live stream. Okay, listen. Okay. I don't think you should just go somebody. I don't think you should just go somebody. You know, I agree with her. He talked to her, multiple times a week, or I think she said even every day. They saw each other multiple times a week for 5 months, if this is true. And then just one day, never to be heard from again. It is wrong on some level. But on another level, he wasn't your man from what I understand. But on another level, he wasn't your man from what I understand. So what does he really owe you? I mean, let alone your husband. He wasn't even your boyfriend. This is why you have to get on the same page about this type of stuff. What are we? You know, we talking about marriage and kids and traveling. Are we even in a relationship? Uh, you did something to turn him off. And it is much easier to go somebody, but I wouldn't recommend it. But it is hard to just tell a woman like, "Hey, I'm just letting you know you annoying as fuck, and I can't take this anymore. So I hope you find what you're looking for." You know, but it really isn't that hard to just send a text. Or some people would even just lie, like, "I found somebody else. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk anymore. I hope you find what you're looking for." Mm. But here's another thing I got to throw out there though. She's ghosted plenty of guys. See, they don't talk about that aspect of things. You don't think she ever left a guy on red after going back and forth with him for a few weeks? You don't think she ever You don't think she ever stood a guy up on a date? Let's be real. So don't don't feel too sorry for her. Keep those tear ducts dry over there. We're gonna move on. In case y'all, I know y'all getting tired of her. We're gonna let her ramble on for maybe a couple of more minutes, and then we're gonna move on. $5 more to keep me on 2 hours. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Look, follow me on Rumble if you haven't already. I can get kicked off YouTube any day now. Rumble link is in the description. Shout out to the Rumbleites. We don't really got nobody watching on Rumble, but follow me on Rumble. Link in the description. Follow my new channel. This is just the live stream channel you're hearing me on now. Follow me on Dating Dysfunctions. Yeah, subscribe and hit the bell. New video dropped today. A new video just dropped today on that channel called "Women Over 40 and Single Moms Are Cooked in the Dating Market." Okay. So I guess I don't really promote this, but also you could follow me on Patreon. My 8 years of content are on Patreon. I'm pretty sure most of it is archived by year, so it's not just a complete jumbled mess. But pretty much all the content I've made since I've been making content is on there. Hundreds and hundreds of videos. Not that you got time to just watch hundreds and hundreds of videos, but binge watch. So yeah, Patreon link is in the description. Yeah. Back into it.
Genuous it was for him to lead me up to this point just to do absolutely nothing. I was distraught. I really had a lot of love for this man and really saw a future with him. Ugh, I still get so annoyed thinking about it because I'm just like, why? I wouldn't do that. Not with somebody that like I am seeing consistently. With the little buddy, and you know what I mean when I say buddy, or like just somebody that is like I feel blasé about. Sure, whatever.
Told you so. I told you so. Yeah, you've ghosted people before, but you're gonna try to justify it and say, "Oh, we didn't talk as consistently as I talk with this guy, though, so I'm on the moral high ground." No, you're a piece of just like he is, and maybe that was God paying you back. Maybe that was your karma for the guys you ghosted, and maybe it wasn't that big a deal to you, but maybe those guys were in love with you, and you crushed their hearts. Ever consider that? That don't ever plague your mind?
Consistently with the little buddy, and you know what I mean when I say buddy, or like just somebody that is like I feel blasé about. Sure, whatever. I understand that. I understand like just I guess pushing something to the side that didn't really add any value or didn't really mean anything in the first place, but this meant something. I at least thought I meant something to him, and I at least thought he was man enough to say to me directly to my face whether or not something had changed or whether or not he saw a future or wanted to move forward, and he didn't. Just men are such cowards sometimes when they don't know how to like end things with somebody, and that is a real issue for me because all it takes is a few words of communication to just not be an
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. When niggas spy out you, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Shout out to the queen of the stream, Lauren Krause in the house. She brought up a oldie but goodie. This woman needs to find bliss in the abyss. We need to do like cart before the horse and have a send off for these hoes. Oh, I need to have a send off for these hoes. Anyway, let's move on. That was annoying enough, right? That was a separate episode on the other channel. Let's see. Got another one I wanted to go over. Jump scare alert. Jump scare alert. Facts, Kevin. Facts.
Let me say this clearly. A man who plays games at 22, he's immature. Let me say this clearly. A man who plays games at 22, he's immature. A man who plays games at 42, he's choosing to be dysfunction. Today, I want to talk about why men still play games in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. In the news, before the holiday, we saw two coaches lose millions of dollars as it relates to basically cheating and engaging in inappropriate behavior. And at first I wasn't going to say anything. But I was at my son's Christmas party. That's where I was. Christmas presentation. And I'm standing there in line, and there's a gentleman behind me. And he got a phone call, and he's like, I'm at my grandson's Christmas gathering. And he keeps talking, and I hear him say, well, since you want to have this conversation now, who are you to ask me about such and such? So then, I had to scoot back, because instead behind me, I had to scoot back a little bit so I could hear what he was saying. So apparently the scoop is...
Hey, look. Look. I was going to condemn her for being in somebody else's business, but I did something similar recently. I heard somebody having a juicy conversation, and I pretended like I was looking at something in the store that I didn't really care about looking at. We all do it. We all do it. So yeah, I was having a conversation with a 40+ woman I know, and I was telling her that there's no reason for a 40+-year-old man to marry a 40+-year-old woman. And she was like, I don't agree, because she's a 40+-year-old woman who wants to get married. Of course, I asked her, did she care about getting married? And she has to say no. When women get to a certain age and they haven't been married, they got to act like they don't care if it happened or not. So if it don't happen, they can play it off. But she was telling me like, oh, if a man dating a 40-year-old woman, he need to let her know what his timeline is so he don't waste her time. I'm like, well, how is it wasting her time? If y'all enjoying each other company and y'all soulmates and y'all gonna spend the rest of your lives with each other, what does it matter? You know? And she was like, women want that security. Women want to know we official. I'm like, men don't care about being official. A man just care about having his woman in his life. A man don't need the paperwork. She was like, yeah, but a woman want to feel secure. I'm like, yeah, marriage is for women. It's not for men. It's for women to feel secure and be able to take half my if she decide to leave, or if I decide to leave. Marriage is to secure women financially. There is no benefit to a 40-year-old man with his stuff together. There is no benefit for a 40-year-old man with his stuff together to marry any woman, but let alone a 35, 40-year-old woman. Nothing is going to get better after I marry her. The coochie ain't going to get better. The cooking ain't going to get better. Her loyalty ain't going to get better. Her personality ain't going to get better. It's just in case. It's a just in case this don't work out, I'm still going to be good, right? For women. That's what it is. So of course you're going to try to make it seem like it's a good deal for a man, but she couldn't really articulate any benefit that the man is going to get that he isn't already getting as boyfriend and girlfriend. She couldn't. She started to get mad, as older women do, on these type of topics. So I just changed the subject. Yeah, shout out to her for sporting her real hair. Yeah, shout out to her. I don't think she a bad looking sister. But I'm sure she about to say some bullshit. So let's continue. Get the donations up. Everybody hit the like button. Let's get it. What we looking like on Rumble? Still nothing, huh? 43 people watching, 26 likes. I don't understand this, so I'm gonna take it as disrespect. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes matching the viewers.
And guess what? Since he was to scoot back, instead behind me, I had to scoot back a little bit so I could hear what he was saying. So apparently I had to scoot back, instead behind me, I had to scoot back a little bit so I could hear what he was saying. So apparently the scoop is, and guess what, since he was talking out loud in the public, I can tell you, okay, because we gonna keep it a secret. So apparently he there's multiple women that he's dating, and now he said he's at his grandson's thing, okay? So he had his grandson's presentation, and a woman is calling you, asking you about another woman. And she told him that she wasn't going to some event, and he was like, who are you to tell me that you're not gonna go with me? I was like, how is you a grandpa engaging in this behavior? Now, I'll come up with a few things as to why these men are essentially in arrested development.
No. Here come the shaming. Here come the shaming tactics. Yeah, you can't put the chains on men with options who got motion. They could do what they want, when they want, how they want, and the chicken's gonna cluck the way he want them to cluck, and fuck the way he want them to fuck. Because a woman would rather be a top 10% side piece. Because women would rather be the side piece of a top 10% man than be a bottom 80% man's everything. That's why they gonna keep putting up with it, because he that dude. He got it like that. Just like a supermodel got it like that. Shout out to the queen of the stream, Lauren Krause, bringing down the motherfucking house with the $5 donation. This for you, Lauren.
Get money, but I can't tell how. You can fuck with me if you wanted to. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. Hey, bitch, I'm a problem. Nobody solved it. You can keep hating on Papa regardless. Work to see this since first grade. I been that bitch. You got a girl who is cool. I ain't gon' tell shit. You know niggas love bitches with money. You know niggas love bitches with money. You know niggas love bitches with money. You ain't no fuck with no boss, bitch. I turned you out. When a real one holds you down, baby, you supposed to drink. Stone sets, I got more with gas. Jealousy, let it go, results could be tragic. I push the beat, not the backseat girl. I push the beat, not the backseat girl.
All right, so we on for 2 hours. We just met the live stream goal. We just met the live stream goal to go 2 hours. This what we gonna do. I'm putting 3 hours on the table. But here's the condition. I'm only taking Cash Apps and PayPals for the 3-hour donation goal. So if we can get $20 more in the Cash App or PayPal only, $20 more in the PayPal or Cash App only, we'll push it to 3 hours. Fuck it, all together. So let me drop the PayPal and Cash App in the live chat in case anybody contributing to the 20 ball.
Now, I'll come up with a few things as to why these men are essentially in arrested development. And I want us to have an honest conversation about this because I'm tired of you guys and myself meeting these men who, by all intents and purposes, are supposed to be grown men, but they're playing games. They're not serious about women. They're not serious about marriage. They're not serious about relationships. The only thing they're serious about is being selfish and getting their needs and their wants.
And you know what? Because women in relationships are bullshit and it ain't much in it for men. And he probably been there and done that and gave his everything to a woman 2 or 3 times over, got effed over, got half his stuff taken 2 or 3 times. He's over it. He realized these hoes ain't nothing. He realized these hoes ain't for nothing but fun and just getting his rocks off and maybe running the errand for him when he needed. He been there and done that 2 and 3 times already. He's seen behind the curtain. It ain't worth it. So I'm just going to get what I want out of them. Because they ain't shit anyway. That's what he realized. And he ain't wrong. Because there's an argument to be made that even a relationship with a good woman ain't worth it. When you can have your freedom and just do what the you want to do, and you don't got some woman in your house belittling you and emasculating you every day about dumb shit, like you leaving a cup on the table without a coaster. You understand?
Men, but they're playing games. They're not serious about women. They're not serious about marriage. They're not serious about relationships. The only thing they're serious about is being selfish and getting their needs and their wants met. All right. So listen, I know you're confused because society told you, you know, we've seen the player grow up and then he eventually settles down. We've seen that. And so it can be very confusing when you meet a man because he will do everything that it relates to being in a relationship, but he has toxic and unhealthy patterns. Okay.
You've been chasing the same player since high school, but you're just proving my point. They would rather wait on a top 5% man until they pass away than just build a life with an average Joe who clearly gonna treat them right. You still rather hold out on the player type who been playing since high school, and you just gonna keep waiting on them. That's your fault. You got an inbox full. This woman has an inbox full of guys who will treat her right, and she know they'll treat her right. She like, no, I'm gonna keep holding out on player Earl. What sense does that make? And then want to complain about it. You doing it to yourself, hon. You doing it to yourself. And all these women who dealing with men like this are doing it to themselves. You too old to still be waiting on player Tyrone and player Earl. Grow the fuck up yourself. You the one that need to grow the fuck up. Not putting up with women isn't not look. Never mind. Never mind.
Being in a relationship, but he has toxic and unhealthy patterns. Okay. I want you to know that time doesn't mature a man. Purpose does, healing does, and accountability does. So let's talk about why some men stay stuck in boyhood decades into adulthood. All right. So number one, he doesn't understand his purpose. Now, this is the thing. Let me tell you the truth. I don't care what this man is doing. I don't care if he's a football coach. I don't care if he's a minister. I don't care if he's a pastor. You'll look at him and think he's being purposeful, but this man doesn't understand his purpose.
Look, yeah. If a man's not doing things, look, this is basically what she's saying. This is how a lot of women feel. Most women feel. If a man isn't dedicating his life to making a woman's life better, then he's a little boy. He ain't a real man and he ain't on his purpose. If a man isn't solely just being a bulletproof vest and a wallet for women and children, he's a little boy, a punk. He ain't a real man. He don't know his purpose. He ain't in alignment with God. They'll come up with all type of bullshit. That's how most women in America especially feel. Tolerate my bullshit and make my life better or you ain't a real man.
Right.
Yeah. I don't care if he feeding orphans and he coming up with the cure to cancer and all that. If he ain't settling down with one woman making her life better, he ain't on his purpose. Yeah. I don't care if he's solving world hunger and all that. Yeah, if he ain't settling down with some old washed up nagging broad, then yeah, he need to step it up. He need to get his life right. Yeah. Lit Warrior made a great point. Why would he change his ways? He getting everything he want, not changing his ways. These women still giving him bedroom fun, so they must like it. Don't listen to what women say. Watch what they do. If they still giving you buns, then whatever you doing, they must still like it. When all your women stop effing you, then maybe you're doing something wrong.
Let me tell y'all the truth. I don't care what this man is doing. I don't care if he's a football coach. I don't care if he's a minister. I don't care if he's a pastor. You'll look at him and think he's being purposeful, but this man doesn't understand his purpose, okay? A man without purpose will play with people. Most importantly, he will play with women. Purpose gives a man direction, restraint, and vision. Let's go back to that second word, restraint. So a man who is purposeful, he is disciplined. He is restrained. He knows, listen, even though my flesh, my body is telling me yes. My mind is telling me no. Listen, he knows that he has to live his life a certain way. So he has restraint, okay? Without it, a man without knowing his purpose, he is chasing stimulation, sex, attention, validation, ego boost. I remember,
Guess what? You're worse than him. And guess what? You're worse than him because you chasing his tired, childish ass based on what you saying about him, and you chasing him. So what that make you? You chasing him and letting him blow loads on your face. So what does that make you? Less than him? You see what I'm saying? So if, the more you talk down on this man, the more you're talking down on the women who's still dealing with it at advanced stages. So you're really dissing the sisterhood.
attention, validation, ego boost. I remember, what is it, Mr. Grandpa, Mr. Steal Your Grandma, and how they done got together to, are they beautiful men? Yes. Are they handsome men? Yes. Are some of them married? Yes. But also we have to know this also strokes their ego. There's a young lady who asked me to do a video about a man and his female friends. It's about ego. I'll go ahead and tell you, I can do the video, but it's about ego. Those women serve a specific purpose to feed his ego, to make him feel good about himself. Right?
Hey, let me ask you this. Yeah. Hey, what's wrong with that? If they choosing to do it, hey, it is what it is. They must like it. Nobody putting the pistol to their dome. Nobody putting the 9 to their dome.
Ego. Those women serve a specific purpose to feed his ego, to make him feel good about himself. Right? And when a man lacks purpose, relationships become entertainment instead of responsibility. This is why he's inconsistent. This is why he doesn't know what he wants. Why is it that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is talking to Shannon Sharpe, who is almost 60 years old, about why he hasn't been married?
To get married. Women don't got to get married. You don't have to get married. Nobody has to get married. Women don't have to get married. Stop shaming people to do what you want them to do. They got the right to do what they want to do. His body, his choice. Remember? His wallet, his choice. His commitment, his choice.
Years old, about why he hasn't been married. And why is it that some men have drunk this high value Kool-Aid? That you 40, 50, 60, and you still haven't gotten married. Now, if marriage is not for you, that's cool. But leave women alone.
No. Why don't they leave him alone? Nobody's forcing these women to deal with him. And based on the phone call you was talking about earlier, he's not sneaking what he's doing. He's not manipulating them. He gave it to him straight. He gave it to her straight. Who are you to say you ain't doing X, Y, and Z? And yeah, I'm doing this, and don't question me about this woman. He keeping it real with him. He not making these women deal with him. Bars. What up, Cool J? Nobody's making these women drain this man nuts. Nobody. Leave women alone. Can't make this crap up, folks. Like they're not playing any part in any of this. They're innocent victims.
That you 40, 50, 60, and you still haven't gotten married. Now, if marriage is not for you, that's cool. But leave women alone. Don't be lying, scheming, plotting, and planning. Just say, you know, marriage isn't for me, I'm going to tap out. But many men aren't going to do that for the reasons I'm going to describe. That's why they waste a women's time. A purposeless man is dangerous to emotionally invest in because he don't have no restraint. He doesn't have any discipline. And I don't care, like, Shannon Sharp goes to the gym and he works out. But yeah, he has discipline in football, discipline in his body, discipline in business, but he ain't got no discipline as it relates to women. He doesn't want to be emotionally invested. So that's why.
Let me say this. Maybe the whole world don't revolve around women. You ever consider that? Maybe women are just an afterthought in his life, and that's okay. Maybe he decentered women. You ever think about that? It's this movement of women decentering men. Maybe he decentered women. Is that okay? Do we got the right to do that?
He doesn't want to be emotionally invested. So that's why he engages in transactional relationships. And some of you have met a man and he just engages in transaction. You know why he engages in a transactional relationship? It's because he doesn't want to be emotionally invested. I'm going to talk about that later. All right. Number two, the reason why these men act the way they do while you still playing games in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. And if you a hit dog, just say ouch. Don't come in here as a man think you gonna talk to me sideways. Don't block you.
This woman is fucking nuts. This woman is nuts.
Yeah, why you gonna block him? You afraid of a little discourse? Why you gonna block him? You afraid of a little discourse? You afraid somebody gonna say what's real? You afraid that men gonna tell you the honest answers to these things you're talking about? Yeah, you don't want to hear what men think, because what you say is law. It's so pathetic to start. It's so pathetic to start a YouTube page and then start blocking people who say stuff you don't like, even when they not being disrespectful. That's crazy.
Just say ouch. Don't come in here as a man think you gonna talk to me sideways. Don't block you. He nurtures the fool instead of the king. Listen, every man has two selves. He has a fool and he has a king. The fool is his impulse, his ego, his appetite. But the king is his discipline, his leadership, and his wisdom. I love the story of Abigail in the Bible. And the reason why I love it is because she spoke to the king and David. She didn't speak in the fool because David was about to do some things. And Abigail said, listen, we heard of you. We know your exploits. We know how you you're to be the next king. We know what you've done to Goliath. And David said to her, thank you for reminding me of who I am, because David was about to act a fool. Men who play.
Shout out to we not gonna watch too much, a little bit more, because this is just so cringy. It's good. Shout out to Divine Photos. He donated $4.99. Yeah, this for you, Divine Photos. Appreciate you.
That's a hard nigga.
It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it.
You a gangster now. I'm winning any motherfucking way. I can't lose.
Okay.
What you done to Goliath. And David said to her, thank you for reminding me of who I am, because David was about to act a fool. Men who play games feed the fool. They protect their childish freedom but avoid responsibility.
No. He's not avoiding responsibility. He's taking care of his responsibilities with his grandkids and probably with his family. He taking care of his responsibilities with keeping himself up, probably going to the doctor's visits. He taking care of his responsibilities with his investments, probably, and some more shit. So yeah, let's not get that messed up.
Freedom but avoid responsibility. They want the benefits of the woman without the burden of stewardship, responsibility, and accountability. See, a man understands that he has to be responsible for you. That's why you drop your father's name and you pick up his name, because he's supposed to be responsible for you. But see, a fool just wants to play with you. He don't want the responsibility of you. He don't want to have to steward you. He don't want to have to nurture you. He doesn't want to have to pour into you. He don't want to have to love you as Christ loved the church, that he gave his life. He don't want to have to get along with you as it relates to knowledge and understanding.
Ma'am, you seem upset. Ma'am, you seem upset. You in your 50s. Why do you need another grown person to be responsible for you? I'm sure you claim you a strong, independent woman on the internet and stuff. Why can't you be responsible for yourself? And you talking about nurturing. Aren't you supposed to be the nurturing one? Your energy isn't coming across very feminine. I see why guys don't want you. I see why guys not picking you. I see why guys not marrying you. Imagine coming home to a bald head and a masculine attitude and 3 necks. Crazy thing is, I'll give her a pass on the physical stuff. I'll give her a pass. Like if she came on here talking sweet, even with the 2 necks and the bald head, I would still be like, hey, she might be one of the rare ones that's worth messing with. It ain't all about looks. Yeah, whatever.
His life. He don't want to have to get along with you as it relates to knowledge and understanding.
This woman is fucking nuts. This woman is nuts.
Of the church, that he gave his life. He don't want to have to get along with you as it relates to knowledge and understanding. Oh yeah. He don't want to have to do that. Listen, the king builds. There's a whole lot of men talk about they want legacy, but guess what? They're not showing up as a king. Oh, I want legacy. You know, I'm trying to. You ain't trying to do nothing. Not a thing. A fool consumes. And many men never transition. Listen, the Bible says when I was a child, I spoke as a child. Why does man still being childish at 30?
From what I understand about royalty, from what I understand about kings, they always had multiple women. But maybe I'm missing something. Look, I'm getting tired of this woman. I think that was enough for an episode. Cleaning up. I'm gonna have material for weeks. All right, what we doing next? Let me get her off the playlist. Get her the fuck off my playlist. I think we did this one. And get that off the playlist. I don't think that was supposed to be on there. Everybody hit the like button. Follow me on Rumble if you haven't already. Join the new channel, Dating Dysfunctions. Link in the description. Link at the top of the chat. We're trying to get a $20 Cash App and PayPal goal met for me to stay on 3 hours tonight. What we doing next? Let's learn about what an escort is. Don't you love this channel? How many people we got in here? Y'all having fun? Shout out 47 people in here, 35 likes. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes matching the views. You tuned in to the best RP content creator on YouTube, RB Sensei. Nobody quite do it like I do it. Escort services explained. What you need to know. All right. Escort services are carried out by women or men, but in most cases by women, and involve providing for paid professional companionship and or adult entertainment to individuals, couples, or groups. Okay. Okay. A little twerky, a little strip tease, or they could dress up like a classy woman and go to the ball with you. Okay. So it doesn't say sex explicitly. And depending on the competencies and offerings of the professional involved, the services can include non-sexual or sexual activities. Really? In sexual, i.e., erotic context, escort professionals are also known as escorts. Call girls, call boys, courtesans, or companions, and may work independently or alternatively as an employee or freelancer for an escort agency, brothel, or massage parlor. Classically, these types of escorts are often sex workers, but it's important to realize that not all escorts offer sexual services and that the profession has significantly changed over time, incorporating a broad range of companionship services. All right, we ain't gonna stay on this long, but let's read a little more. The services escorts provide may vary depending on. Did I read that already? Yeah. Services escorts provide may vary widely depending on the individual escort or escort agency, and likewise very much dependent on the legality of the service in different countries or provinces, states in a country. In any case, think of social and or sexual companionship or entertainment for shorter or longer duration, such as conversation, intellectual exchange, party and dinner companionship, male for male or female for female companionship. Hiking or sightseeing partners, travel partners on holidays or business trips, touch and cuddling services. Hey, you might just want to cuddle, you know? Sexual intercourse, erotic massages, or BDSM, kink, role, and fetish play, among many other types of companionship services. I'm interested. Let's see. Body de-armoring, genital massage and body work, ejaculatory control. All right. Let's see. What states are escorting service? Let's see. What states is escorting legal? The legality of escorting in the U.S. varies by state. Here are some key points. Nevada, the only state where prostitution is legal, and licensed brothels and escorting can be legal under certain conditions. Other states, escorting can be legal if it does not involve sexual acts. Oh, you jerks. Why can't they involve sexual acts? However, any exchange of money for sexual acts is considered prostitution.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Which is considered prostitution, which is illegal in most states. Regulations. Some states regulate escort services under adult entertainment or business licensing laws, while others impose strict prohibitions. For specific legal requirements, it's essential to consult state statutes or local ordinances. So I guess we got to just go to Vegas, y'all. Like, I think prostitution should be legal. Just tax it, regulate it, and let's get this show on the road. Women would really be cooked in. Well, they're cooked anyway because the sex androids are coming. The lifelike, not even sex androids, just the lifelike girl AI android girlfriends that you can't tell aren't human. Those are coming. And of course, there's a stigma with it now, but there was a stigma with online dating, and now what? 50% of people meet online. So yeah, trust me, the stigma will go away. You'll be weird at first, but the stigma will go away. You'll be considered weird at first, but the stigma will go away. 51 people in the viewing. We popping.
Do you show up to your job when you don't feel like it?
We popping. Let's see what we going over next, y'all.
So what's up? I see you posting me on your YouTube page, right? I see the caption that you use. I want to let you know something. I also have a following on here too. The reason why.
Okay. Before you do all this, because I know that you operate in a way, we're gonna respect each other up on this platform.
I'm respecting you.
I know. I'm not saying you're not, but I'm giving this. I'm creating a framework here.
Okay. Okay. So let me get something clear.
No. You hold on 1 second. You need to calm down. Hold on 1 second. You need to relax before you come up here and get to talking. And whatever issue you have with me, that's fine. But you're gonna be respectful while you up here. I'm gonna respect you. You gonna respect me. You need to act like a lady. I'm gonna act like a man. We're gonna have a conversation as a boss.
You're right. I wouldn't want to look like a mad black woman. So let me calm down.
What are you talking about? What do you mean black woman? Why are you?
This sound like a whole nigga. Yeah, this sound like a whole nigga. I want to talk about something real quick. I don't really be around black people like that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And I'm not saying all black people act like this monster we're listening to over this phone, but all this aggression and pain and angst, I don't have that with me. So I stay away from people who have that with them. And it's not just black people, of course. I stay away from trashy white rednecks too. They have an anger with them as well. They're niggers. They're white niggers. Like, let's be real. I worked at the construction site. It was a bunch of white niggers, flat out. Those are some of the worst people. Honestly, the white people I worked around at the construction site were the worst people I've ever met. And I grew up around the niggers, so to speak. And those white niggers were worse. I mean, maybe not worse in the sense that, they're not pulling drive-bys or, whatever, selling crack on the corner. They work, at the construction site. But as far as just being a terrible human being at the core, because see, even some of the niggas in the hood who gangbanging and shooting houses up, whatever the fuck you want to call it. If you know some of these people personally, you're like, man, if you just stop doing this crime, you actually a cool motherfucker. Like, you actually have what it takes to probably be a decent human being one day. If you know these people personally. But these wiggers that I worked at the construction site with, they were horrible people at the core. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm explaining that right. To the point where I actually feel some of the gangbangers and drug dealers were better people than these hardworking wiggers at the construction site. That was their whole claim to importance and validity in life. You could tell that I work hard down at the construction site. Nobody gives a fuck. You're a worse person than the drug dealer and gangbanger you drive by in the hood. Like, really horrible fucking people, really. And it wasn't even the racism. They were racist, but it wasn't even the racism. That's not why I think they were horrible people. You could just tell there was an anger and a bitterness and just a darkness in them. mean, it's there in the black community too, but yeah, I stay the fuck away from people like that. Nothing good is gonna come my way being in the same room with people like that. Um, I want to talk about something else too. So, as a man, I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a violent man, but I also know I have an expectation to be violent when I need to be as a man. Um, but obviously, man, I want to avoid those situations. I don't want to be violent. I don't want to be in a situation where I have to get violent if I can avoid it. Um, but I feel like when you're around guys, well, we'll talk about women too. But I feel like when you're around guys, black, white, or otherwise, there's this undertone of having to prove that you're not a punk, and prove that you got a backbone, and prove that you can trade shots with the bros. It's all fucking retarded. It's very much a part of male culture. It's very much a part of male spaces. I hate it. I'm not good at it. I'm uncomfortable in those situations, honestly. Um, and that's why that's why I avoid certain situations. And I like I said this on another live stream. I don't really have a gray area. I'm either trying to walk away or I'm crashing all the way out. The Hodge twins. Wait, did I miss? I missed something. Something about the Hodge twins. But I think I know he went in on the Hodge twins one time. So maybe that's what we talking about in the chat. I missed it. I lost a bunch of people, but fuck them. All right, let's get back into it.
Hello all today.
Oh, let me touch on this real quick. I can clear out that tab. We about to get back into some bullshit. I know that's what y'all here for.
I don't.
Yeah, all I could do is keep the blicky on me and just try to stay out the way. Yeah, how do you think the Hodge twins changed, Lauren? Why did you stop watching them? What fundamentally changed about the Hodge twins that made you stop watching them? But anyway, when you get around a group of women, there's also an expectation that you're gonna show. No, that's not Candy. There's an expectation when you get around women as a man that you got to show you ain't no punk either, because women will punk you. Women are trying to punk you. Like that's my experience. I know it's not just me because I see it in the same spaces when how they interacted with other men. You know, when you get around a bunch of women, whether it's at Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever, at the bar, at the club, women are going to try to punk you. They're going to try to make fun of you. They're going to try to test you. They're going to see if you got the balls to check them hard in front of everybody. Look, ultimately, and this is all bullshit too, is obviously. But see, this is why I just try to avoid people at all cost. I see the worst in humanity. I don't like humanity. And I'm not wrong for that. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't need counseling. People are terrible. I do like some people. I like likable people. I like good people. I like nice people. Unfortunately, that's not most people. But I'm going on some random rant. Okay, yeah, I've heard that they've turned anti-black. I guess some people may think I'm anti-black. I'm not. But I mean, I'm anti-nigga shit. So, okay, Lauren, if you don't mind, what's the difference between me and the Hodge twins? I don't know. I watched a couple of episodes, that's it. But in your opinion, what makes them anti-black and me not anti-black with some of the stuff I say sometimes? What do you think that differentiation is, if that's a word? I'm pretty sure it is. Let's get back into it. I'm rambling.
You're right. I wouldn't want to look like a mad black woman, so let me calm down.
What are you talking about? What do you mean black woman? Why are you mentioning
A
black
mad,
woman?
black, aggressive woman.
Okay, I didn't say anything about a mad black aggressive woman. What are you talking about? You're acting exactly. It sounds like you're projecting your own behavior. So I think you need to calm down. Okay, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. We're not going to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to relax, and we're going to have a conversation as adults who aren't angry black people. So you need to calm down, and you can give your perspective, and that's fine, but you need to be respectful. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I know how you are. So I think you need to relax a little bit, because I'm not your enemy, because I have nothing against you. And then you can give your perspective. But before you get into what you finna say, I'm going to preface that number one. I'm going to respect you. You're going to respect me. And that's just how it's going to be. And if you don't want to do that, then I'll go to the next person. Now go ahead.
So, so you know who I am. Because obviously you said you know how I am.
I knew who you were.
Well, I'm not coming at you aggressive.
That's fine. To get to your point that you just made, that's fine. I got you. I don't think that you are now, at least. I knew who you were after you came up because people in my chat were telling me who you were. And they said that I guess they feel, I don't know you. I didn't know who you until you came up on my platform. It was that yesterday.
I have a following on TikTok.
That's fine. Congratulations. That's fine. That's fine. There's no. I'm
just letting you know. I
got you, but I don't really. Okay.
Not stand on my lineage.
Stop trying to be combative. I'm not trying to combat you. Stop. I didn't know who you were before you came up. People in my chat after you had dropped down. I think that was 2 days ago.
Okay, I know what I want to say now. The spirit is speaking to me. See, here's the thing. A lot of guys, they want to be combative with other guys. I guess you could just say it's male nature, competitive. But well, competitive is something different depending on the context. But I think combative is the right word I'm looking for here. A lot of the guys I come in contact with my whole life, they just come through the door trying to be on some combative shit. And it's like, bro, for what? Why are you? It's like you thirsty for some conflict. For what though? And in their mind, they're being alpha and masculine. But in my opinion, it's really bitch shit. I don't see it as masculine and alpha or you being a tough guy. I see you as a little bitch on your period, trying to stir up some turmoil, like a bitch on her period. Like you're trying to stir up some turmoil where there was none and where there didn't need to be any. That's whole shit. It's whole shit. And this is the type of time that the cool, tough guys, the guys that try to posture like the cool, tough guys, this is what type of time they're usually on. And I just think these dudes is bitches. I'm sure most of them could probably kick my ass. But despite that, you still a bitch. You still a bitch. You act like a bitch. You carry yourself like a bitch. You always trying to stir up some pointless conflict like a bitch. So you knowing how to fight or being a shooter or a killer or something, it really doesn't offset that. You know? It just doesn't. But look, I can't win at your game. People like me can't really win at your game. So the best bet is just to try to stay away from you at all costs. And I just try to diffuse. I don't have anything to prove to you, you fucking retard, you bitch ass retard. So I try to get away from you. And diffuse. Okay, yeah, you right, bro. Okay, yeah, whatever you say, you right. I don't want no smoke. You got it. Because I don't got nothing to prove. I mean, a lot of people are bullies, truthfully. A lot of people are bullies. Mike Tyson is a fucking bully. This is coming out of nowhere, but I don't have a problem with Mike Tyson. And yes, I know Mike Tyson can kick my ass, but it's null and void to the point I'm making. Mike Tyson has been a bully for a long time, but people just have so much admiration and respect for him. And I don't, what do I want to say about this? Do I have admiration and respect for Mike Tyson? No, actually, I mean, I don't. No, I don't. I don't have anything against him. I mean, whatever. I don't hate him or nothing. I respect what he did in the ring. He's an icon. I can't take that away from him. He's an all-time great. I can't take that away from him. But we're just talking about like as a person. No, absolutely not. He got a lot of funny clips on the internet that I love, like some crazy crash out shit that's just fucking hilarious. Talking about he wanted to eat Lennox Lewis children and shit, like crazy moments like that. Or I broke my back. My back broke. Hold on, we got to pull that up real quick. But the point that I'm making with all this is just, man, people see you as pussy when you're non-confrontational, but it's not that. It's just you're not retarded, and you're actually an intelligent, decent human being with character. It don't make you pussy. But it's a rough balance because I also know at some point you just gotta just get busy with a motherfucker. Like you gotta just go there with a motherfucker. You know, you don't want to, but it's just like, well, fuck it. At some point, just let's get it then. Fuck it. I'm at that point now. Mike Tyson always bullying motherfuckers. I mean, he was a bully in the ring, but okay, he can be a bully in the ring. That's the point. It's a boxing match. So I ain't mad at him for being a bully in the ring. He's a bully outside of the ring. I mean, he's always punking motherfuckers. Anytime somebody disagree with him, well, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna kick my ass? I don't think so. He's always bullying motherfuckers. All the fucking time. All the fucking time. I don't understand why. I don't know, man. The point I'm making with Mike Tyson, motherfuckers don't. People say they got a problem with bullying, but a lot of people are fucking bullies, and a lot of people have respect for fucking bullies. Certain bullies, depending on who they are. Certain celebrities who are bullies. I mean, people love 50 Cent. He's kind of a fucking bully, and people fucking adore 50 Cent. Okay, Lit Warrior doesn't believe that Mike Tyson is a bully. Can somebody just defend me? I mean, I don't need you to defend me. I can defend myself. But what I'm saying is, can somebody else help me out in the chat? Anybody in the chat that know what I'm talking about? About Mike Tyson being a bully? I'm not talking about in the ring, of course. You a boxer, you supposed to bully motherfuckers in the ring. I'm talking about outside the ring. But speaking of, hold on. I mean, we could pull up footage. Yes, he did bite off part of the ear of a boxer, yes. Yeah, motherfuckers love 50. I mean, I'm not saying every single person love 50, but 50 get a lot of fucking love. People clearly have a lot of respect and admiration for 50 Cent. I mean, I respect I respect his talent. I mean, I respect certain things about 50, but just him as a person, like no. No. Like on a level like me and 50 cool, like no. Okay, Divine Photos is saying Tyson is a laid back dude. What the fuck videos are y'all watching? Am I tripping? Okay, now everybody's calling me out and saying I need to personally see. I told y'all, motherfuckers love Mike Tyson. They about to get on me in my chat. So now I feel motivated to pull up videos of him bullying motherfuckers. But before we do that, well, X got a good point. A violent felony is pretty bullying. Yeah, 50 is one petty motherfucker, and that's not a manly trait. Like he's proud to be a petty motherfucker, and I want to say it again. That is not a manly trait, masculine trait to be petty. Mike Tyson only flips on news reporters when they ask him about his grape case. Oh yeah, exactly. Nate, thank you, Nate. That was a recent instant of him bullying motherfuckers. Thank you, Nate. Nate says a fan said, Mike, you robbed me outside of Woodworth's. And Mike, oh, wait, no, that's not I'm thinking about something else. So I'm sorry, Nate. You didn't prove my point. You proved something else. Or your point is that he's a great, humble man. I don't know if he raped the bitch or not. I'm gonna be honest. Do I think okay, I'm gonna be honest. Out of all the celebrities that got accused of grape, I could see Mike doing it. Like, I'm not hating on Mike, I swear. I mean, maybe he didn't do it. I don't know. Obviously, I have no evidence, of course. I mean, Tupac was accused. There's so many people that was accused of grape. But I'm the most unsure of if Mike did it or not out of all the other people who got accused of grape. Let me look up. I gotta look up. First, I gotta look up. I broke my back. Mike Tyson quotes. Broke.
To you by Molson Canadian. Y'all guys know what I do. Y'all know what I do. I put people in body bags when I'm right. So we know what's going to happen. And I know you guys don't think he's going to beat me. I know you don't think that.
Some of your tactics have come into question in recent fights. Do you feel any need to show your boxing talent in this fight?
Listen, Ryan. I've never did anything he's never done in the ring. So ask him that question. Well, ask him,
right.
white boy.
I don't want to. No.
Get off me. Get off my hand.
You got a lot of people coming here.
I ain't doing it. You scumbag. You.
You know, I was locked up 10 years in prison. You know, a lot of times you didn't have anybody. So, you know, you had to search inside yourself.
I don't know about him, but I didn't do what they locked me up for.
Oh, I did it.
There were reports, Mike, that you were out partying in Vegas. Is that, in fact, the case?
This is not true. This is not true at all. One day I went out one day because sometimes you train, you just went crazy and bored, and I went to a strip club because...
This is not a good compilation, but we're going to watch it. We're going to watch it. Like, what? Okay, that one might be good. This next one might be good. So, okay. So all I said, like I said, I don't know if Mike did it or not, but I would be the least surprised if like he had a deathbed confession like I did it. Kobe, I mean, honestly, man, these people be monsters. Like, I'm not saying Kobe's a monster, but I'll say this. I'm about to lose some subscribers. Fuck it. Look. Thank you. Cool J is on my side. Cool J says Mike is an all-out bully. Thank you. It's not just me. Now, Mystical, yeah, I don't think Mystical is innocent either. But look. Kobe has always rubbed me like an asshole. I fuck with Kobe. I grew up on Kobe. I looked up to Kobe. But as I got older, and I'm not how can I put this? To be great in this world, sometimes you got to be a little bit of an asshole because the world is an asshole. People are assholes. You can't usually rise to the top of any, field without being some type of asshole. But the whole Kobe snitching on Shaq and, Kobe is a type A type of personality, type A type asshole, but it's what he maybe needed or what it took for him to become Kobe Bryant. So I don't want to condemn him too much, but I'll just say this. I don't know if I would, based on what I know about him, and maybe this is ignorant. All I can do is based on what I've seen. I don't know if I would want to be Kobe Bryant's friend personally. Oh, I actually met Mike Tyson once too. Just funny story. Well, I'm not gonna tell the story, but I met Mike Tyson once. Who else? Kobe. Who else got Tupac? I don't believe Tupac raped anybody. But I'll just put it like this. All the people we just named, there's an argument to be made that they're pieces of shit. There's an argument to be made that Tupac's a piece of shit. There's an argument to be made Mike Tyson is a piece of shit. There's an argument to be made Kobe Bryant is a piece of shit. All legendary people who, on some level, I got respect for and looked up to as a kid. So, I mean, I get why people love these people. We're not talking about these people as the icon figures. We're talking about them just as human beings. Which I know, I don't know them as human beings, but all we can go by is what we do know. Yeah, no, to be clear, I don't have a hell to send them to. I'm not perfect. Maybe I'm a piece of shit. I'm just some voice on the internet. Y'all don't know. I'm just, I'm just talking. We just talking. We kicking it, just talking.
Club because I gave a dancer a lap dance, but
You gave her a lap dance.
that's just what I do. I like to do what I want to do, I guess that what separates me from everybody. That's just what I do.
Well, for example, Rage against Vander Holyfield worked against it.
Well, it. It's a fight, so whatever happens, happens.
Mike, why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem, turn off your station.
You know what? I think we'll end the discussion right now.
Then we could.
You got it. Have a nice fight, Mike.
Off.
Class act, buddy.
I'm 36 years old, going to 36. I never dreamed of living this long. I never dreamed of fornicating with as many beautiful women as I did. I'm having as much money as I did.
Just accept that and come in and do the best you can.
I dare you talk to me like that. You should get up and kneel to me now, and I'll spare you the night of the 28th. I can't wait till the 28th. I'm gonna make you my girlfriend.
There's something you can't buy in that class, and you don't got none of that.
You're sweet. Make sure you kiss me good with those big lips.
Ooh. So okay, Zurich says, would Muhammad Ali be considered the same? Both are great boxers. Would Muhammad Ali be considered a bully? Oh, are y'all talking about going to jail? Well, no, he went to jail for, for refusing to fight in the war. So yeah, it's definitely not the same versus being convicted of great. But yeah.
March 18th, Mike Tyson, Razor Ruddock. Razor Ruddock dies. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count. If he's not dead, it doesn't count.
I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
For more,
I want to eat your children.
Canadian.
I want to eat your children is crazy. Yeah, I want to eat your children is freaking crazy. Oh, as far as bullying, no, I haven't seen anything from Muhammad Ali that he was a bully. But hey, I'm open to somebody sending me some stuff. But let me hold on. Let me pull up something like Mike Tyson.
Sometimes I struggle with the fact of, wow, the possibility I can really hurt somebody.
Like you don't want to hurt them. What do you mean? You struggle with the possibility that you could hurt them?
That is sometimes, it's orgasmic sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah.
So when you finally get your hands on them.
Hey, what does it mean when fighting gets you erect? What does that mean?
When it comes to the scariest people on the planet, the man who appears on more lists than any other is the legendary Mike Tyson. Let's take a look at some of his most terrifying encounters. During an interview in the 80s, a reporter made the stupid decision to show Mike Tyson a picture he didn't like. The picture portrayed Tyson in a bad light, and he decided to give the man a piece of his mind.
You're a prick though, right?
What? What's the matter?
You're a real prick. You just hit me with all the disgusting pictures.
Oh, no, but if you don't want to comment on it, don't.
I will
I'm just
comment on it, but you're a prick.
No, what? No, I didn't. I'm just trying to. We're trying to. If you don't want to comment on it, you don't have to.
I ain't gonna comment on it, but you're a prick. I'm just letting you know. Continue.
The reporter was lost for words, but his fear did not stop the onslaught from Tyson.
We're coming back here.
You're unsensitive. You have no sensitivity to anything. It doesn't affect me, but you have no sensitivity. You don't know how it affects me.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. It's just that your life is the point I was making, Mike, and I'm going to ask you about it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Nate. Okay, now I think you did make my point, Nate. Nate says, yeah, Tyson was one of the greatest fighters, no doubt. But he said himself, if he wasn't a boxer, he'd be a criminal. And his crime that he would do was strong arm robbery. So I'd say that's a bully. Yes. I mean, I'm surprised that anybody would argue that Mike Tyson is a bully. But hey, shout out to y'all. I get it. But yeah, Mike Tyson definitely a bully. But shout out to him. He's a legend. I mean, not shout out the bullying shit, but shout out to everything he's accomplished.
All right, and I give you my opinion, what I think about you.
Life is what you're showing on the cover of a magazine. That's something that...
During his prime, Mike Tyson was the certified king of New York. Many celebrities have shared what have been lovingly called crazy Mike Tyson stories. Perhaps one of the best was shared by the rapper Fat Joe, who gives us an interesting look at Tyson's terrifying mindset.
Well, you know about that time you saved me and Big Pun's life? Pun was like, yo, twin, just me and you, let's go to the tunnel. So he started arguing with this one bouncer, but they had like 8 bouncers. So I grabbed him for 1 second. I said, you do know we're gonna get fucked up. They gonna beat the shit out of us. Fuck them niggas, Joe. And out of nowhere, they're about to beat us up, and you hear a voice. Hey, yo, Joe, Pun's right. Fuck these niggas. We turn around, it's Iron Mike Tyson. He got the kufi on, suit on, taking off his Gucci loafers. He wound up chasing the guy, the main guy who was gonna beat us up. Cock Diesel, 7'4". Mike was chasing him in his socks out around the car, trying to beat the guy up. This is the most classic moment out the whole shit. The guy looked at me. The guy was gonna beat us up. Said, Joe, please tell him to stop. They did not want hands with Iron Mike.
I was a different person back then.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's a different person.
Who else would try to fight a 7-foot-tall bouncer just to help their friends? We can't think of anyone but Iron Mike. Tyson never had issues with tall opponents during his iconic boxing run. Did you know that he only fought one opponent who was shorter than him, Orlin Norris? His tallest opponent was Eddie Richards.
I feel like we're getting sidetracked, but I do want to pull up. Hold on. Hold on. I do want to pull up at least one video. Let's see. Mike Tyson.
Lewis certainly is that type of person. We saw that in this same sort of situation with House and Rock. Now Mike Tyson is screaming curses out in the crowd. I don't even know if he's talking specifically.
Okay, let's watch. I hope this. Hold on. Let's watch this.
What you do for me. That's what I go on my respect for. Like, what the fuck do you do for me to get respect? You know what I'm saying?
What do you do to him to get respect?
I'm there for him. His kids go to jail, I got him. I feed him. I bond him out. Anybody, you know, I'm there for him.
Do you expect something back from doing that?
No, I just want my niggas not to turn. Just don't flip on me. I'm gonna put us in positions to get the money. I don't want them to flip. And a lot of times that shit came back and hunted me.
Listen, let me explain this to you. I'm older than you, right? I'm 54. You can't pay nobody not to flip. It's in their soul to flip. It's in their DNA to flip. They're not tough enough for this particular. This is like me. I can't buy friends, nigga. I don't like myself, so I gotta buy somebody. I don't think somebody's gonna like who I am, so I hide who I am, and I pay people money. I see they like money. They like how I look. You know, they like the cars I drive, the houses I have. You know, I pay for that shit because I'm insecure. I'm afraid they won't like me if they know who I really am and the shit I really do or the shit I really like that might be weird to them.
Boosie. Look at how Boosie looking at. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, Mike had a rough life. Look. We should probably move on. I just want to find, let's see. Fuck. Let's just move on. Damn, I wonder what. I know what I'm gonna play, and then we're gonna move on. Did I lose all my audience? No, we still got 41 people in here. Let me just play this one video. Damn. Let's see.
Hey, listen, you look at a guy like me at this stage of my life, I'm doing good, got a couple of $100 million properties and stuff, right? And I hate myself.
No, I know you don't.
Look at you, nigga. You look at you, nigga. Look at you. You gonna tell me how I feel about myself? Nigga?
Come on, really?
Who are you, nigga? Who are you to tell me? Who are you? Period. No, this is who I am.
Right, I respect
This
that.
is who I
But
am.
me and you go so way
I
back.
know, but listen, this is just some people have. You don't know what I've seen.
That's so true, though.
Yeah.
That's so true.
What we all seen.
Yeah.
That's so true. Yeah, I haven't walked in your shoes. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Isn't that something? I hate myself. I think I'm a piece of shit, but then again, I think I'm beautiful. I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm the baddest nigga on the planet. And when I think like that, that is my sin. That's my shame, my
Okay.
guilt. But I'm the baddest man on the planet.
Right.
I'm just so, I hate being who I am and I'm nothing. Being from Brownsville, I'm nothing. So I created this I Am Mike guy.
Okay.
Nigga TK Kirkland was just like, all right, man, you right. Yeah, I don't want no smoke. You got it, man. Let's see. Mike Tyson on let's see. Checks Ebro.
Yeah, a lot was made at the headline.
No.
I didn't think you actually endorsed it when I heard it.
Like, when I told him, he's like, no, it's a true.
I didn't think you were straight up making an official.
That means the people are stupid. And else is stupid. And look, then I don't look good around these.
I don't know him. So that's not for me.
I always want my emotions involved. Stuff anyway. I got to take care of my own circumstances. You know, if I care about home care and people, Social Security, I'm open to business. I'm gonna get them jobs, and I'm gonna have that on their ticket. That Social Security is gonna be taking care of their benefits.
Personally, say that he's kids who are from.
Shoot me, beat me up.
No,
I don't
stop.
think I'm gonna do it. So what? What are you gonna do? Shoot me, beat me up?
No,
I don't
stop.
think so.
No, it's not. But I think that people, you know, I've heard from multiple people who know Trump, and you.
Let's move on. Mike Tyson. Let's see. Mike Tyson threatened. Can't find it. Let's move on. I've been saying that 20 fucking times.
I didn't know who you were before you came up. People in my chat after you had dropped down, I think that was 2 days ago, were telling me that you be on here arguing with a bunch of people. I don't do that. People come up on a platform, I give my perspective, and we go to the next person. So I don't want that energy to be brought here because it's not a negative platform. This is not we're not gonna do that. I don't cuss people out and do all that. At least not no more. So
we was on Daniel's live together. You don't remember that?
No, I don't.
Oh, you
I've
know,
been on Daniel Live's probably like 3-4 times.
It seems like you won't let me speak. It seems like you making me seem like I'm
No, I
aggressive
just want you
when
to
I'm
not
really
be
speaking
negative
normal.
up here. That's it. I just don't be negative.
I'm not being negative. I'm not being negative. It seems like you want me to be negative.
No, I don't.
So, anyways, yeah, the only people I be arguing with, or you want to say I'm arguing with, is Tethers. That's on TikTok.
Okay.
I'm in the FBA streets, and yes, I do debates, and they might cry to you and come to you and say that I hurt their feelings, and all I do is argue with people. No, I stand for my lineage, and I speak for my lineage. And another.
Let me speak on this. I spoke on this before. The whole FBA versus Tether thing is it's just more nonsense, folks. I mean, I'm not super educated on the whole ordeal, but look, man. Look, man, the tree grows in Brooklyn. I just don't see the point. I don't see the point. FBA versus the Tethers, this versus that, Browns fans versus Steelers fans, black versus white. We need to dead all that. It's all manipulation from Satan. Now, I'm not saying that. I mean, yeah, maybe it's true that most tethers hate Black Americans. Hey, let them hate. Let them hate me. Let them hate me, man. I'm not matching the energy. Keeping my karma clean. I want to be aligned with. I just want to be aligned with God. I want to be aligned with just the right side of history. Let whoever hate me. I don't hate them back because it doesn't do anything for me. I just don't give a fuck enough about it. But the ultimate point that I'm trying to make is, look, I don't got beef with nobody because there's no point in beefing with nobody. I don't hate anybody. I'm not combative with any demographic. The Jews, the tethers, fuck all that. That's exactly what the dark forces, the unseen dark forces want. As much division as humanly fucking possible. And that's why I don't feed into none of this shit. That I don't need to know the details. I don't hate anybody. Even the people that hate me and want me dead. I don't hate them back. It ain't fuck them. I mean, it is kind of fuck them, but it's not. Like, I'm not feeding into the negativity. I'm not matching the hate. Because I know that's what Satan wants. So that's what I'm speaking out against. Regardless of what the actual situation is. Reject hate. Reject holding grudges. Reject keeping up beefs and all that shit. You fall into the hands of Satan. Regardless of what the issue is. That's the point.
And all I do is argue with people. No, I stand for my lineage and I speak for my lineage. And another thing is, I didn't like how you post me on your on your YouTube page, and then you switched the narratives as if I came up here and I was complaining about Black men dating Latino women, and that wasn't the case. I was just describing a video that you posted. And I was telling you, hey, I seen that video, whoopty-woo, and, and somehow you split it, and you was like, oh, Black American women, she's like her, they're oppressive. Well,
whoa, Halo, when did I ever say that? When did I say that? I've never said that. What are you talking about?
In the video, see, women like you make Black women.
When did I do? Hold on, wait, Halo, who are you talking about? Because I never did that. Are you talking about people in my comment section? That's people in the comment section. I didn't even type. What are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Show me what you're talking about. Matter of fact, do you have camera access?
The caption in your video that you put up made it seem like you switched the narrative around, like a Black woman.
Do you know what captions are, Halo? Halo, do you know what captions are?
Ghetto. I mean, and then you got people.
Who said? What are you talking about? Hold on. Stop. Shut up. Damn. Stop. Do you know what a caption is?
Okay, this doesn't seem productive. All right, what time is it? How long have I been on here? Do I got some? Let's see. Almost 2 hours. Oh well, we was guaranteed 2 hours anyway. Damn, I got $20 in. Oh, yeah, 15 was for the 2 hours. Let's see. I'm getting hungry. No. We'll get something to eat. I'll be right back.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're back with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, FGE Love Edition.
I'm your host, Shawnee Rose.
And your co-host, DZ. And we have a beautiful lineup of ladies. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? There we go.
Here
There
we go.
we go.
Because Offset, y'all was lit, so I want to see that energy. Okay.
Man, before we dive into the show, y'all make sure y'all go tap into the FGE family channel. Y'all know what's going on. Shawnee Rose been doing her thing. She been talking about her postpartum. A lot of things that I feel like ladies want to know. So y'all go tap into the channel, man. She's ready. She's going hard for y'all. So y'all keep tapping in with her. Y'all love this lady, so y'all continue to do that. Other than that, man,
Let's get into the rules. Let's get into it. All right, ladies. So if you are new, I'm going to go over the rules real quick. We have a few single gentlemen that are going to come out one by one. Now, if you like what you see, you like what you're hearing, what are we going to do? Keep our balloon, all right?
you almost got me.
I almost got you, right?
Yeah.
Listen now. Listen, Linda. Now, if you do not like what you see and you do not like what you're hearing, what are we going to do? Pop that balloon. All right.
Yes, sir. Let's
now,
go.
You already know my rule. You already know. Okay. They be doing their research. Okay. If it is something that we can change, some shoes, an outfit, a hairstyle, let's not pop. Let's just, hear them out and see where it can go. You never know. Your king might have some dreads, might have a fade, might be something. You never know. We can change it, okay?
So in other words, she's saying if they are attractive and they got on a suit that you don't like, that could be changed.
Right. All right. So we're going to be open-minded? Yeah. Are we going to have fun? Yeah. All right. I want to hear that energy. Yeah. Okay. Y'all, we back. Like, this is episode number 2 of being back, and I'm just so excited. Let's get into it. You ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right. Let's get to it. All right. Let's bring out our first single gentleman. Okay, hello.
How we doing? All right.
Okay, can I get your name and age?
KJ, I'm 43. Yeah.
I don't know if we should talk about the gift first.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I bought a gift for somebody special out here, a special lady out here. Congratulations on the baby. Yeah.
It's for me. Yay.
Yeah, so congratulations. Just a little pick-me-up.
Thank you.
I know y'all got tons of gifts, but add that on.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Merry Christmas. Congratulations. Yeah.
Y'all better get him. Somebody better get him, okay? Babe, hold on to this. Should I open it now or should I?
I'm a little thoughtful. Nah, we can keep it a surprise.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll do it at the end.
All right.
Because I love gifts. Okay.
All right, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
KJ, 43, boom.
Yep.
What
there
do we
go.
do?
I'm a cook. Whatever you want, I can cook it. Don't ask me what I cook everything. If you pay me for it, I got it. Yep. That's where we going.
That
Yeah.
dollar amount going to make a difference. Got you. All right.
Yeah.
Do you have any children?
I have one. Yeah, I have one son, 14 years old.
Okay.
Yep, I do.
And how do you feel about a young lady that does have children?
Children. I believe that children. Look, children are fine. I'm cool with children.
Do we have a limit?
No, it's no limit. We all right. We all right.
Or are you just open to, what they got?
Yep. Well, I'm open to everything.
All right.
Initially, yeah.
Okay, we're going to start off open-minded.
Yeah, we're going to start off open-minded. Yeah.
All right, we at the perfect place then.
Yeah,
we're going to
that's
start
how
off
we gonna go.
open-minded.
Okay.
All right, name a couple deal breakers for you.
So my deal breaker is self-discipline. Like anybody who can't control themselves, I don't like anybody who can't control like impulsive behaviors. You know what I'm saying? Like if you in a certain situation that you can't control, it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? I've seen situations to where that even goes to like when you're in public and you can't, control like your social and all of that. So look, if you can't control yourself, that's one of my major things. Yeah.
Do you feel like that's just them naturally, or are we talking about any type of influence?
No, naturally.
Okay.
Naturally. Yeah. We all get influenced, but if you're naturally stable, then I feel like you should be able to control that. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we only have one pop balloon.
Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot because I
That's
haven't
not
all I
bad.
said was 43, and maybe that's what it is though. So let's see.
It might be, and you
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
Because she got a smile on her face.
Okay.
We might be able to get that balloon back. Let's go check it out.
Come on, let's walk down. Yeah. Miss Mary Matt, what you got?
All right, babe. Can
Okay.
I get your name and age?
Hi, I'm Roxanne.
Roxanne.
56.
Okay.
And what do you do?
56 on Pop the Balloon is diabolical. Is this the older what's going on with this lineup? God bless them. God, goodness.
I am an executive vice president of a corporation.
Okay.
She sounds very important. I like that.
VIP.
Okay. Now, why did you pop your balloon?
The age is too big a age gap for me.
What's that? 13 years?
Yeah.
What you grew up watching? Sanford and Son. Look, Sanford and Son, right? Yeah, I watched that too. That's the same age.
What do you know about Atari?
Atari. 1981. I think it released in 1981. Come on now. Yeah. All right. All right. That's understandable though. I got you. Okay.
But he's handsome. He's very handsome.
Well, thank you.
Gentleman, very well spoken.
I appreciate it.
It's just the age.
Okay.
Preference.
All right, we'll go with the age then. Okay.
I'm going to say what I always say, 'cause she got that smile. Don't be trying to meet him in the lobby now. Come on back. Come on back.
Hey, R. Kelly had a song about the hotel lobby, so.
We ain't meeting in this lobby,
Oh,
all
okay.
right? All right,
Look,
now.
okay.
You better get that balloon back first.
That was just a fun fact. I'm sorry.
All right, so we do have 4 unpopped balloons.
Yeah.
And, normally I would say go ahead and pop one. We're not going to do that.
Okay. I like unorthodox.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
go ahead and ask a question.
I want to know what men don't like about y'all.
Wow.
Yeah. At least a couple. Don't give me one. At least a couple. I want to know what men don't like about y'all.
That is a really good question. I'm over here thinking, I was like, dang, what DZ done told me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go find out.
Let's go.
All right, can I get your name and age?
Tamika, and I'm 50 years of age.
Okay.
And what do you do?
Well, I work for PRS, and I'm a resident coordinator.
All right, and what?
See, y'all already know I'm an ageist. I'm not an ageist. And, respect to all these children of God. I'm not judging them in that way. But from a romantic standpoint, nah. No. 40-plus-year-old women, no. I mean, but this is 50-plus. These women are like 50-plus. I mean, in that age range, I know, Kevin. I know. Look, but you a man. You a man. It's different. A woman 50 plus, the most, it's just like we could be cool. I mean, I'm not talking about me, but I'm just, in my opinion, and I don't know what I'm talking, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Men aren't really looking to start serious relationships with 50-plus-year-old women. I mean, a lot of men are. Maybe I'm not on point. But just from my perspective, I mean, we can hang out from time to time. I mean, we could just kick it from time to time, at best. Ain't nobody getting married. We ain't having kids. We ain't buying a house together. So if we ain't doing none of those things, it's just kicking it. We just friends with benefits at best. And the question you have to ask yourself is this. Well, this is what I always say. When it comes to these shows, good women don't stay on the dating market for long. Even good women in their 50s. There's plenty of, I guess I contradicted myself because I said a lot of men in their 50s ain't looking to get in a serious relationship with a woman in her 50s. But I corrected myself. I said I'm sure there are some, or maybe 33% or whatever. But the point I want to make is there's enough good men looking for good women at every age. On dating apps or whatever. If they brave enough to come on Pop the Balloon, I'm sure they're brave enough to go on dating apps. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Kevin just Kevin just confirmed it. He says she got a gang of hoops to jump through just to be in my presence. Yeah. See, like at 50 plus, or even at 40 plus, 40 plus year old woman. Yeah, she got a bunch of hoops to jump through just to be around me. See, yeah, and men, that 50 plus year old men ain't looking for a woman to come in and nag them and boss them around and try to control them and nitpick them and belittle them and emasculate. That's dead. That's fucking dead for a man single over 50 and he got his piece. Nah, friends at benefits at best. I'll see you on Wednesdays and Saturdays at best. You're not moving in. I'm not moving in with you. None of that. So the point I'm making with all this, there's no point in. If they looking for friends, fine. Come on, pop the balloon as a 40 plus year old woman looking for friends or looking for a guy to be a side piece to. But as far as a serious relationship, I wouldn't advise any 50 plus year old man to get in a serious relationship with a woman over 40. But let's just continue.
Do men not like about you?
I think the independence, that I pretty much handle my own.
Okay.
I can, I'm open to other things, but I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that independence meaning like you don't know how to allow a man to provide, or you just feel like this is my life, I'll make sure everything is good, my kids are good? Like, go ahead and dive in a little deeper for us.
Haven't met a man that's considered as a leader, a king that I would be able to follow behind to be able to have more structure, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
So you agree that's something you should work on?
That's something, yeah.
So if you're independent, how do you allow that though? Like, where's the room for that?
It's room every day. I get up and go to work just like anybody else do.
Okay.
Like a man do too,
All right.
and pretty much handle my own. Yeah.
But we're going to find room for our man to find.
I'm looking.
As long as we know that we're going to make that space for them, because they got to know where they fit in.
I know, yeah.
Okay?
Independent mean independent.
Right.
Like, look,
Yeah.
I know the meaning. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
okay.
got you.
She's about to sing the song. We're going down to the next one.
That's the only way we know how to spell it, by the way, but it's cool. How you doing?
That is so true. You got to sing it out. All right, love. Can I get your name and age?
I'm Shireen, and I'm 40.
Okay.
And what do you do?
I'm a nurse at a cath lab.
All right. And
What we think? What we think? She got a little more youth on her than the other ones. Oh my goodness. Let me not. I don't even feel like getting started. What y'all think? We hitting this? What we thinking about the body, face? What y'all doing with this one?
what do men not like about you?
I am mouthy. And I'm quick to scare. Like I won't give a lot of chances before I run away.
Time out. You quick to scare a guy?
No. I'm quick to run.
Oh.
Like,
okay.
Yeah. Like I'll see something I don't like and I'll be like, okay, well he's not the man for me. It's time to cut it off instead of wasting everybody's time. You know?
I think that's more hilarious than anything. Wow. What?
I mean, I don't believe in wasting people's time.
That's why they here. That's why these women here. Like that's my whole point I was making. But see, I go deeper than some of these other dudes. Like I say 23, really. There's no good reason for a woman to be single after 23. I like to take it all the way back there. So 40 and 50, good items don't stay on the shelf, man. Like I can't articulate it enough of how much of a black flag really it is for a woman to be single. Let's just say 30. I say 23, but for this argument, I'll say 30. I don't know if people realize, that's what my channel is for. Do y'all realize how fucking cringe that is as a woman? Considering how easy it is for a woman to maintain a man, how little she has to do to be deemed a good woman by the world, or to be deemed a good woman by most men. The bar is in hell to be deemed incredible by most men as a woman. Cook me a sandwich from time to time, blow me from time to time, and don't be too much of a bitch. And 80% of men will deem you to be an incredible wife. Incredible. Then consider, I'm not gonna say all women have, men knocking down their door since 15, but essentially, compared to what we got to go through as men to get a mate, yeah, essentially, ugly fat women have a line outside compared to, like I said, compared to what the average man got to go through, or even what the average, slightly above average man got to go through to get a mate. In comparison, yeah, fat ugly women got a line around the door since 15. So a line around the door since 15, and 15 years of that, and you couldn't keep nobody around. think, y'all. Like you never. Let's just continue.
So, and mine too. So if I
So-
see that somebody's not the person for me, I'm quick to let it go. I'm not like, oh, well, what if one day he decides? No.
So if I eat pork and you don't eat pork, you running away?
Well, actually, I'm a vegan, so I don't eat
Oh,
pork.
okay.
But I don't have those same stipulations for my partner. You can eat whatever you want as long as you're
okay.
respectful of
All
my
right.
diet.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, question: how's that gonna work? So, if you're vegan, you're not correct.
Oh, hell.
And you're also a cook.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
how do you feel like that would work out? Because is that part of your love language as well? Is
No,
being
I'm
good for
okay.
your partner?
No, yeah, I mean, I actually like appreciate what you said because I don't care what you eat. I mean, I do care, but it doesn't matter. Like, as long as I can eat mine, like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
freely. Like,
I
I'm
never
good.
have gotten onto anybody for
Yeah.
eating what they eat. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
So, what are we eating in the household? What's dinner looking like? I
Look.
need to know what's on the table.
He's the cook. What's dinner looking like?
Look, you tell me. You tell me what you want. I can prepare however we want. Look.
I love that.
Because, look, when I have a burger, I got to have a burger. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah. Okay.
So, you're open to 2 different meals.
Yeah, I'm open. I'm open-minded to, yeah. a
Got
lot,
you.
so.
Okay. That
Okay.
works. All right, let's go on down to the next one.
Yeah, I just, gosh. Relationships could be so easy if women just submitted. But see, this is why women are bad at relationships, because they're governed by their feelings. So even if in their mind they like, I need to submit to my man, their emotions won't let them do it. And here's another reason why women are bad at relationships. Even if she do submit for a few years or something, familiarity breeds contempt. She's gonna find a reason to lose respect for you as a man. That's what men need to understand. It's not that you're a bad man. It's not that you weren't strong. It's not that you didn't pay the bills and build the houses and protect the family. You did everything you were supposed to do as a man. But she don't like how you snore. She been listening to you snore for 15 years, so she don't respect you no more. Not just the snoring, but the snoring mixed with she don't like how you act when you get sick. On top of you won't never put a coaster under the cups. Little shit like that. All that rolls up into a ball, and she just loses respect for you over time. Even if you're a great, incredible, strong, competent man, over time she's gonna find a reason to lose respect for you, and the submission and shit gonna go out the window. So this is what it boils down to, as far as maintaining respect from a woman for 50 years until you die. It's men have to maintain all leverage at all costs, the whole relationship, in order for a woman to maybe sort of act right for a lifetime. But we don't live in that society, so yeah.
All right.
All right, love, can I get your name and age?
I'm Carla. I'm 50.
And what do you
Alright.
do?
I'm a banker and a brand ambassador.
All right, and what do men not like about you?
I can be over the top. I can be a little extra. You know, when we say we're going out to dinner, we going out to dinner. We just, you know, when you say you want a birthday party, we gonna have a party. Like, you know, I'm a little extra. I
Yeah.
go beyond, you know. So
Okay.
sometimes men are intimidated by that.
So it's not intimidating. I mean, sometimes we do want to relax, chill, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not like that all the time, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like when certain
With the intimidated. What up, Sheila? What up? Good to see you, Sheila. Yeah, anytime a woman even mention the word men being, anytime a woman talk about a man being intimidated by her, that's an instant deal breaker.
instances present itself, then
Right.
I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Yeah. I mean, it could be appreciated as well. So that's
Mhm.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all the time, though?
No,
Or majority of the
no,
time?
it's not majority.
Okay.
when it presents itself.
Okay.
It got to be the right situation.
Okay.
So what does a regular day look like with you? If you said, you know what, babe, I miss you. I want to spend some time with you. What does that look like?
So it's gotta look. All right. All jokes
Thank you.
aside,
Thank you.
all jokes aside, I take into account what my man needs. Okay. So we go based on what he needs, what I need, and we're gonna come to a middle ground. I'm not always gonna be all about self. It's gonna be us.
Yeah.
So whatever you have presented to me and told me about yourself, I'm gonna take that into consideration and say, okay, he's had a long week. I know he needs this. And so I'm going to act accordingly. I
Okay.
use wisdom with my
All right.
decisions, not always jumping on emotion.
So you pay attention. Okay. That's
Definitely.
cool. Yeah, I do.
Just, I don't know. It's funny to me. Wait, Crimson Cure. What about Crimson Cure? No, no relation to Crimson Cure. So look, this is one thing I always kind of get into debates about with some guys. The idea that women can bring peace. It is my belief that no woman on the planet can bring a man peace. Living in the house with him for 50 years, no way. Temporarily, or maybe live out girlfriend or something at times, bring him peace. But far as a man and a woman living in the house for 50 years, no woman on the planet. And I rarely say no or never or all, but I feel comfortable saying never in this instance. No woman on the planet brings a man peace in a household for 50 years. Now, granted, in some ways, it's not even realistic because life ain't peaceful a lot of times. Like, shit just gonna happen. People die, circumstances come about, problems. That's just life, period, even life alone. So, it would be silly for you to expect a woman to come in your life and just everything is going to be peaceful all the time. That's just not life. So I'm giving some type of grace. But even with those considerations, I'm saying, even given a pass for those situations, women don't bring peace to a man for 50 years in a household. That's just not in their nature. They're too chaotic, too emotionally driven. It's just impossible. Actually, the man brings the woman's chaotic mind peace. Women are looking for a man to bring them peace with their anxiety and neuroticism. So this whole idea that a woman's gonna bring a man peace, it's absurd, respectfully. It's one of the biggest myths in the dating fucking world. Women don't bring men peace. They bring men problems to fix, and mental illness to fix, and emotional instability to fix. That's what women naturally bring to men. Women don't bring peace. Women bring men chaos to be fixed.
Okay. That's
Definitely.
cool. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, that's cool. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well.
All right, hold on. We'll go down to the next one. All right, hold on. Can I get your name and age?
My name is Ethel, and I'm 66.
Okay.
And what do you do?
I deal with communications.
All right, and what do men not like about you?
Stability.
Can I get your name and age?
My name is Ethel, and I'm 66.
Okay.
And what do you do?
I deal with communications.
All right, and what do men not like about you?
My stability.
You have to elaborate on that one for us.
Well, a person will come where I am. They see my surroundings. You
Yeah.
know, wherever I am, my surroundings are together. Okay? And they see my surroundings and how I behave and how stable I am.
Right.
So they're like, wow, you know, and it sort of scares them a little bit.
Here we go. Here we go. The men are intimidated by how strong and stable I am. Here we go. They all saying the same thing. I got my shit too together. That's what men don't like about me. It's a subtle brag. Yeah. My affairs too in order. That's what men don't like about me. I'm too good of a woman. You said a word. You said a word, Kevin, and we talked about that earlier, Kevin. About men need to be okay with the idea of being alone. It get lonely. It gets very lonely. I've been there. I'm getting vulnerable. T.O. ain't gonna like this segment. Yeah, I don't talk about that enough. I might do a stream on it. I mean, not a whole stream on it, but I might title a stream this or something like this about this. That loneliness be hitting hard at times. It do. Let's be real. That loneliness be fucking hitting at times. See, cause me, I don't really have friends like that other than you guys, of course. I really don't have friends like that. Like, I don't have a big family or like, you see what I'm saying? So when I'm alone, like outside of a relationship, this shit is just really just me. It's like going to work, coming home, going to work with a bunch of motherfuckers I don't like, probably a bunch of motherfuckers disrespecting me and trying to test me and put me through hell, and then coming home by yourself and just doing that every day. That shit, it can wear on you for sure. But anyway, my point is, you said a word, Kevin. Men need to be content with the fact that they're going to be alone for the rest of their lives and then date from that perspective. Because then you're not going to settle. Because if you already cool with the fact, yeah, I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life, so I'm not putting up with your bullshit. The worst mindset a man could be in while dating is, I don't want to be alone. Because then you're going to start making concessions and trying to put up with shit and put, you know what I mean? Because I just don't want to be alone.
With communications.
All right, and what do men not like about you?
My stability.
You have to elaborate on that one for us.
Well, a person will come where I am. They see my surroundings. You
Yeah.
know, wherever I am, my surroundings are together. Okay? And they see my surroundings and how I behave and how stable I am.
Right.
So they're like, wow, you know, and it sort of scares them a little bit, I believe.
Are we going to correlate that with independence? Because I'm trying to fill out where the stability is coming in. Because we're grown, we need to be stable.
Right.
Right. So what's
I'm stable as well.
Right. What's scaring them?
There is stable and there's stable.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about being mentally stable, financially stable, surrounding stable, total stability, which could also include independence. It could include that also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because stable sound good, but I mean, the way you presented it made it seem like a red flag.
Could be.
Yeah. So, okay. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I feel like being at 66, we should be more than just financially stable. We should be more mentally stable, emotionally stable. So I don't see that as a problem at this big age. We should be there by now.
Right.
So I don't think that's a red flag, but
Right.
it could scare off a few men that aren't quite there yet.
It could be because everybody is not. You know, they got different definition of stability. Right.
She's stable with like capital letters. I mean, because I feel like I'm
Absolutely.
stable as well, though. You know, so.
Okay, well, that
Lost me. They lost me. They did. But is we out? I don't know. I mean, I'm still feeling vibrant. I'm still feeling vibrant, y'all.
I hate that.
Let's do this. Y'all want to do a Kendra over on Rumble? Let's do that. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop the Rumble link in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Rumble link in the chat to anybody who wanna come over to Rumble and watch me go over a Kendra G episode. Just click the link. You don't gotta sign up to watch. All you gotta do is click the link and watch. You don't gotta sign up for nothing. Just click the link I just dropped in the chat and watch. All right, we're gonna bounce off of here on YouTube. Appreciate y'all. I hope we had a good time. I had a good time hanging with y'all. Subscribe. Follow my new channel, Dating Dysfunctions. Don't let Satan get the best of you. Remember, how people treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play asshole on the internet, and I have never done anything remotely wrong my entire life ever.